another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't.
Back now on EA Sports. Clara, you haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff.
For Chicago.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
For a 49er.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Raheem Mostert.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He was taken down behind.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Makes the score.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
But now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Love now to pass on 1st down. Gets it to Brown, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Number 42.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side. It's Peters, and they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
The tackle made.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
A gain of 5. First down, Chicago. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 33. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall. That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Short of the goal line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
That ties the game at 3-3.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
But they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like who's going to make the play. Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo finding Ayuk, middle of the field. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
The first quarter with the score tied 3-3.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, 30, 20. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
Yeah, and it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a draw play with Drake. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 27. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 20.
From the 24, Garoppolo looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. 11 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now Garoppolo. That's complete right around the 8. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Mostert. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited by what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's able to put it through. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They hand it off to Mostert, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears will get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Love, they go play action now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Garoppolo now. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Pettis once again the target, but it'll be 2nd down. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And outbounds right around the 20. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They're trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the under pressure, and down he goes. Well, San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
On to punt.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Niners 17.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Trying to lay one up deep. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
O'Donnell on.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
He'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
26-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
Garoppolo's pass.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mostert. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peters. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards, a 1st down.
9-yard line. A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st down, it's Peters. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Number 87.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
22 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again, Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
On 4th down, Love. And that is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. Samuel bringing in the slant. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
For a 49er. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They got to put it.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Brings up
so now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Again looking for Samuel. This time the catch made. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. From the 24, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now Hausch going to tack on the extra point.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peters. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. Gets it to Brown, complete. And some space here. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked off down near the 5 and to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
The tackle made.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
The Niners on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Watch 10, come on, watch 10.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
At the 28-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Right back to Drake. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
The Bears take over.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 2nd down. Love. Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of
16 yards, a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Play action this time with Love. Going up top. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A first down and more for Drake. And down to the 16-yard line.
Kenyon great. That's good for a 49er.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Drake. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. It's complete to Drake.
Garoppolo's pass complete to Kenyon Drake.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Garoppolo on the keeper. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Two times. Even. 4 down. Even. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
On the